The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Ravens, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now, your season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Gets this to Bateman. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, here's Lamar. Bateman hauls it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's got a gain of 6 there. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson avoids the sack. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing again is Lamar. He's got Andrews. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. He's on the move. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Lamar now from the gun. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
That one one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Pass taken in by Freiermuth. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
A third down run with Harris. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's a Steelers first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Mike Williams, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now Boswell on to send this away. Sims now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Andrews with the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They'll run here with Henry. Has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop and will not be denied of a touchdown.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Steelers down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. They're carried by Harris here to start the drive. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Russ now from the gun. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Ravens will go on offense. 1st down throw for Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Henry. Jukes one defender. Along the sideline, past midfield. Along the sideline, inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone. You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. They send a tight end in motion. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Harris once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Wilson now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Ross is cooking again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Down Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Good-looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 25. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Tucker on for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's the half in this opening round AFC postseason matchup. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
First, let's remind everyone what we have to look forward to in tomorrow's action in the AFC. We got the 4-5 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Denver Broncos squaring off against the Buffalo Bills. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the Divisional Round on the line. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing is Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down. Ross off the play fake. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Wilson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And the Steelers go in nickel, third down. Play action, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it! They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're gonna be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin, they'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And he drives this forward to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal. Running once more with Henry. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense, and in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 36. He's on the move. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. It's a gain of 22. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And that's good for a gain of 5. Give that tackle to Broderick Washington. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Steelers start with it trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give to Harris from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Wilson now. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 2nd and 3 now. Running left is Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Defense shows blitz. Wilson intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this one's only forward to about the 9. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Russ. This ball's cut by Pickens. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. And the Ravens going nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Once more, it's Wilson. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Sticking in the air with Wilson. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Wilson to throw again. Trying to push it deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Putting the tight end in motion. Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Russ is cooking again. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Russ now from the gun. That'll be the first and more. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. From the gun, it's Wilson. Is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth. There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
They take one final knee. Time's going to run out. Brock, their playoff story begins with a victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're headed to the Divisional Round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.